And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Rich Trappers happening in TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cook, cracking the same, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Knowledgeito, you can't get in nobody's collegeito. Don't worry about that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on over here. Don't worry about it, man. Hit the subscribe button, become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia, hit that notification bell at the top. It all says happening for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Get into my newest single, How Little You Care, plus my new video, Your Love Ain't For Me, is out now, man. I appreciate y'all for showing that love, running that thing up as y'all been running that thing up when you're running that thing all the way upwards. Shout out to, wait, we ain't there yet. Follow me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWS, TRAPNEWS, Spelling is hard. Don't worry about it. I messed up a little bit, but it's okay because Pimp 42, man down, players fuck up too. Don't worry about it. Drop a comment. I said that already. And follow me on Instagram, Trap News Network. I said that already too. So I said everything. That's about $500. Get $500. Drop a comment because the best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers will get a $500 cash. Appington, get the chili, big dog. Get the chili. We got Lefty Gunplay on racism in LA saying his daughter's not allowed to bring home a black guy. We finna jump into this Contiano. I no further do's or don'ts, man. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
You know, and if you don't, you don't. LA's racist. It's crazy, dog. Like, race is a big thing. Like honestly, me, myself, personally, I'm not gonna come home or I'm not gonna let my daughter come home with a black dude. I'm gonna be like, what the f?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? And
That escalated quickly. Shout out to my kids being half Mexican. Like, sheesh. I wonder if that's how they talk about me. Hey, to my baby mama's side family, hey, y'all be talking bad about me at the quinceañera? Y'all be talking bad about me at the carne asada? Because y'all be showing me love to my face, and I be showing y'all love. You feel me? I come with the tree. Y'all come with the Modelo. You feel me? We be cracking. You feel me? I come with all kind of stuff, not even just fried chicken. I can fry some chicken, though. I can fry the hell out of some chicken, but I don't always come with fried chicken. They really actually enjoy my birria tacos. They actually really do enjoy my birria tacos and my birria enchiladas. So my chicken birria enchilada, they fire. So they actually really do enjoy that. And my macaroni and cheese. Yeah, they really do. You feel me? And, you know, that's that. And quietly as it's kept, my Mexican baby mama can make the best soul food. Better than any of my black baby mamas, for sure. Because my two full black, well, I guess they white and black, but they black, whatever. They can't cook. BM's 1 and 3, trash in the kitchen. Number 2, whack, whipping, fire. She whip. So that's interesting. But this is what I will say, especially that, make sure y'all tap in on Thursday. I will be on Haters World. I want to talk to Haters World about this too, because I always say within Southern California, I don't agree with what Lefty Gunplay is saying. However, I like the fact that he's acknowledging the fact that Southern Mexicans do be a little bit racist towards the blacks, big dog. And it's like, in public, it's like, oh, we're not all of us. Lefty Gunplay speaking on it, bro. And until we address the elephant in the room, we can never address the elephant in the room. If you never address that somebody smoked crack, you can never get that person to stop smoking crack. So as long as we act like this ain't a problem, we can never address the actual problem at hand and move past this problem. So I can actually understand and respect Lefty Gunplay, what he's saying. I don't agree with what he's saying, but I can respect how he's saying it and not hiding it and not, playing no boys.
that's just the way it is out here for my people. And like, I'm sure if a black girl came home and with a straight SA dude, they're gonna be like, what the f? You know what I'm saying? In LA, it's like that.
No, I'm not going to say that some black families wouldn't feel that way. However, I'm black. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but black side. We don't be tripping off the Mexicans. Like, I swear to God, I can tell you a true story. East Max, we in the showers, the black shower, the white shower, the Mexican shower. Everybody got their time in the shower. Couple man shower. Don't let me lie and say the exact number, but whatever, however many man shower you in there. And I remember the blacks was about to go in, and it was a Mexican dude. He stepped in, and the blacks wasn't tripping. But one of the blacks told him, like, hey, we not tripping. If you want to shower, you can shower, bro. Nobody's finna stop you from taking a shower and getting clean. But your people gonna have a problem. See, the blacks don't have a rule tripping on the Mexicans giving us food and all that kind of stuff like that. That's the Mexicans' rules. The blacks ain't tripping. We can kind of do how we want to do what we want to do. You feel me? We can. If you want to give me a bite, if you want to give me a bite of your hamburger, then that's cool. Now, I'm not personally a fan of like putting my mouth on something that other people put their mouth on, but that's not the point because I'm whipping up right now. I'm cooking dough. Don't stop me. I'm gonna get your wrist whipping like a stir fry. I'm cooking right now though. Don't stop me. But if a Mexican came and gave me like some chips out of an open bag, I wouldn't be in trouble for that. However, if the shoe was on the other foot and the Mexicans took some chips from a black dude, they in trouble for that. So is it the blacks are tripping or is it the Mexicans is tripping? Because we don't care. On behalf of the blacks, let me be the first to say it. Now, do I speak for my entire race? No, I do not. No, I do not. And to those who don't want me speaking for them, I don't speak for you. So let me throw it out there, whatever. But on behalf of the blacks, we don't care, big dog. We don't care. Because the world would be a better place if we could share sandwiches, chips, and if necessary, showers within the LA County jail system, penitentiary system. Pause, no Diddy. It's weird. There's no way to make that sound. You get the point, though. It's the thought that counts. So yeah, man, just let the record reflect. Shout out to T-Rail Smack. We don't really be tripping too much off of that. That's kind of y'all. We ain't tripping. You feel me? And this is what I do know. Now, this is what I do know. Shout out to Do Know. What I do know. Don't worry about it. Let some dope hit that yard. Let some good tree hit that yard. Let some good skante hit that yard. Let some good hit that yard. All that racial woo-wop go out of bounds. Let somebody want a cup of that pruno. Oh yeah, all that go out of bounds, big dog. Let somebody need a woo-wop sent to a whoop-de-bam. Let somebody need a message sent to the streets. All that racing is gonna go out the window. So why are we not just gonna let it go out the window entirely?
I'm saying for me to go and have a baby with a black girl, and and I've never been with a black girl, but I've flirted with black girls, and shout out to the black, there's some beautiful black girls, but it's different. And just LA makes you like that, and you can't sugarcoat it and beat around the bush.
Now, what I will say is LA will give you some tensions and animosities towards other races. LA will for sure give you some tensions and some animosity towards other races because you will find yourself in situations where the flu flam can be flu flammed and the skullduggery can be skulldug and the larceny can be larcened. You feel me? So that is definitely true. That is definitely true. So I can't act like, that's not a thing because it definitely is.
I don't say the N-word in none of my songs. You will never find a Lefty Gunplay song where I'm saying the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Munchie B and Mariah and them in their podcast, man, on Street TV. I was watching it earlier, 4 hours ago. They're like, man, we appreciate Lefty not saying the N-word. Does it slip out sometimes with the homies? Yeah, because the homies talk like that all day. But
So here's the thing, too. How you not liking black people, but you liking black people, bro? See, here go the thing about black culture, man. They love us, but they don't be loving our culture. I like Blue Devil because Blue Devil make it clear, hey, we don't rock with that word. That's for the blacks. You feel me? And that's it and that's all. Now, do I agree with everything my brother Blue Devil say? No. Do I got love for Blue Devil? Always. Do Blue Devil agree with everything I say? No. Do he got love for me? Always. But I can respect the fact that he's keeping that out the with the You feel me? There is no flu flammery, no skullduggery, no larceny. Lefty Gunplay, you playing two sides of a fence right now, big dog. Because how you gonna say you not cool with your daughter bringing home a black man, but you want to be referred to as a black man? What?
There's spit it out. Yeah, because I'm an essay. I'm a Mexican. I don't talk like that. In LA, you're not going to sell up with a black. You know what I'm saying? A black's not going to sell up with a Mexican. Shout out to the blacks.
No, I've been in, again, LA County Jail. Talking about the old county. It was Pice on the bottom, me on the top, blood across from me. White boy in there? Maybe a white Mexican. Don't let me lie. I've been in those situations before. Sometimes it be like that, bro.
Some of my most best friends have been blacks.
And I will say this too. Once that sheet went up at night, we all ate together. We all prayed together. We all played spades together. We ate, prayed, and spade together. For sure. That's what we did for sure.
But just the way the LA County Jail makes you.
I learned sign language in LA County from a Mexican. I ain't gonna say who. I ain't gonna say what city he was from, but he was a really good dude, man. And I got a lot of love for him. Every now and again, I see him on the streets. But that's when I'm, out in his direction. But high-ranking dude, somebody in this world, especially amongst, what they had going on over there with the Southsiders. And bro taught me not Spanish, bro taught me sign language. And that's a big no-no. If like I know, they're not supposed to be teaching the black sign language because that's essentially teaching me how to read in and drop in on their communications and all that kind of stuff. But bro taught me because it was cool. So, not all Mexicans is racist and all that kind of stuff. But it's just an ugly woo-wop that we got to fix up a whoop-de-bam. You feel me? It's an ugly woo-wop that we definitely got to fix up a whoop-de-bam because it's just not worth the whatchamacallit.
Makes you racist because you're just with your people. You're either sureño or your Crip or blood. You know what I'm saying? Or there's no whites in there really. It's Sureño, Crip or blood. And you know what I'm saying? Just it always goes up over numbers, just like, you know, the black stripping on the phone or the and like black too strong and, you know, Sureño stress. Like it's just it fits your head and it makes you think that that's the op. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way the jail is. And you gotta be always on your toes because at the end of the day, I'm with my Mexicans and
Hey, you know it's crazy too, and now we're following the protocols and procedures of dudes who've been, like I always say, man, gang banging ain't nothing at this point but a bunch of young dudes fighting each other because they big homie couldn't keep their girl. I said it. Oh. Gang banging in 2024 ain't nothing but a bunch of young dudes fighting with each other over neighborhoods that they don't own, where they mama rent, and all that woo wop woo bam because overall, yo big homie got his jacket took and he mad. Oh, you game banging 40 years later because your big homie lost his chick in 1962 and then got mad at a nigga for it, and now you got to fight his great great grandson. Shit. That's game banging. That's game banging. Racism within the LA County jail system ain't nothing but a bunch of old dudes tucked away in a shoe who will never see the light of day again, making everybody be miserable because they miserable. But y'all really could be in there showing each other love. Y'all already in there incarcerated. Y'all already in there locked up. Y'all already in there deprived. Y'all already in there disrespected. Y'all already in there stripped down to the bare minimum. Nothing makes you better than the man next to you. You niggas is literally wearing the same thing. You niggas literally have the same barber. You niggas literally have the same stylist. You niggas literally have the same tailor. You niggas literally have... Taylor, don't worry about it. You niggas literally had the same chef. What make anybody better than anybody? When you in jail and I'm in jail and it's a smoker in jail, guess what? We all equal because that smoker dressed just like us and we dress just like him. Which one is which? You'll never know the difference if you put us all lined up together. So why are we making these situations hard on each other and what they got to be? Nobody will ever know.
that's just LA County jail. LA County jail segregates it so much that it makes you racist. But yeah,
And see,
honestly,
here go the thing too. The blacks don't be tripping. We do what we got to do to get through, you know what I'm saying, playing the twos and a few. And yeah, it is some racist blacks in there. It is some racist blacks in there who feel like they are all for their black people and all that kind of stuff. And they're not going with the whites. They're not going with the Mexicans. They're not going with the others. They only pro-black and all that kind of stuff. Too black, too strong. Asante, key twos, and all that. You feel me? You feel all that. And I ain't saying they wrong neither. I ain't saying they right neither. I'm not saying Lefty Gunplay is wrong. I ain't saying that he right. Everybody got their perspective based upon their reasons. All I'm saying is it's unnecessary. And if we're all in slavery, essentially, being locked up and incarcerated, why are we not sticking together and banding together to go against somebody who's obviously going all against us? Because when you ninjas are done riding with each other, they're going to cut everybody's phone off. Now look at that, none of y'all got commissary. Why y'all not going against them? Y'all fighting with each other, but the nigga in the booth could cut the phone off on you. I got some good tree. Shout out to Stizzy. Hey, real quick, I'm not being paid for this, but look, man, the Stizzy 40 Smalls, this is a great product, bro. I've been smoking on this for the better part of a week. And normally a 7 don't last me a week. This 7 has lasted all week. And we've been smacked. Like, good smack. Hey, this thing got 28% THC. I want to say, how much was it for this 7? Like $35? That's typically how much they cost, $35 for a 7. You got to get the Stizzy Smalls. I got the Blue Dream. That was fire, bro. Shout out to Stizzy. That's a great product. You feel me? Stizzy Smalls, I think, is my thing from now on. I don't think that I care about the buds being big or small because it's going to get broken down anyway. I think I'm going to start smoking Smalls because they cheaper and you get a whole lot more for your money and it's a good quality. Look at that. Treason. It's fire. Don't worry about it.
if my daughter, one of my family members came home with a black dude, I'd be like, what the where you find this for at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really would be like that.
At the fucking mall, Lefty Gunplay. Because black people exist everywhere. Where did you find this fool at school? Facebook. Like, Instagram, bro. Like, what? And it's crazy because Lefty Gunplay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You dress and act like you black. Now, what is acting like he black? Lefty Gunplay, you got a mouthful of platinums. You got big gold jewelry on. And I ain't saying that that's not of the Mexicans, but traditionally, the style in which your gold is of the blacks, big dog. It's of the blacks. You didn't go with the Figaro links. You got Cubans, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You are heavily influenced by black culture. You just said behind closed doors, you and your homie say nigga. But she can't bring home a black dude? So you call your homies a nigga, but she can't bring home a nigga? Huh. Now, if y'all want to go deeper down, you feel me? We could talk about how we all the same, but we're not gonna go deep into that because y'all not ready for that conversation. Y'all not ready to hear how a Mexican ain't nothing but a Spaniard that raped a Native American, and that's what created a Mexican. So we all really the same thing down a far enough timeline. Y'all not ready for that conversation. Y'all not ready for that conversation because a lot of y'all don't know the difference between your nationality and your race, and y'all say that my race is black, but my nationality is black. So y'all not ready for that conversation. But if you know the difference, you know the difference. If you got what I was saying there, don't worry about it. We're more alike than we are different. And things look better when they're standing next to each other and divided apart. So I'm gonna just say that for sure.
Shout out to him. I never gave him that chance though. But that's just the way it fucking is. If she brought me home to her family's house to 60 Crip or 40 Crip or Frosty's Hood, Inglewood,
They would welcome you, bro. Like, and that's the crazy part about it. Like, they will welcome you. Black people cool as fuck, and that's to our benefit and to our detriment. We welcome everybody. We welcome everybody.
families and all them, they're gonna be like, what the where you find this, this essay or this vato or this paisa at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. But like I said, it happens behind doors amongst ourselves, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm speaking it into light. But lately I've been breaking the barrier, and I've been the only one that went on the Ace Boys world. Shout out to Pun and them and AD's community. So those are two big black platforms in LA, and I want to go do those platforms, and that really helped me gain a black audience, and the blacks with me and they respect me because I'm not using the N-word. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be using that word anyway.
Bro, you see how much love we got for you, bro? And then you talking about your daughter can't bring home a black dude, but you just talk about how much love you get from black people. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Period. That word, if you don't know what it means, it's a negative word towards black people. I got no right using that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's out. So yeah, and I wouldn't want a black dude saying essay, vato in every song, Jaina, serio. I'd be like, what the fuck? What's up with this fool? So it makes you like that, and it's good because it puts you on your game, on your P's and Q's, on what's right and what's wrong, and that's wrong for a Mexican to say that. But then again, some homies grew up around that type of environment and went to school with black people. To each is his own. But for me, I don't do that. And the racist problem in LA, yeah, it's for real. It really is like that. When you see a black person, it's like, what the and then when you see a Mexican person, it's like, oh, what the especially in the SGV, there's not really that many black people. So when you see a black person in Ballin Park, it's like, what the I swear to God, everybody be like, what the But shout out to the blacks. You don't give that black people a chance. You know what I'm saying? But then you got them blacks that I've ran into that are black for real, straight Mexican killer, da. Whatever happened with them, that happened with them. That's cool. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the blacks, man. I fuck with them. But yeah, that's a very hard question that I don't think will ever get solved anytime soon, because just LA is just, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But it's a beautiful struggle.
My question to the Mexican homies would be, do y'all want to not be racist against the blacks? Or like, are y'all like happy with this? Because like, again, he just said out of his own mouth, like, we really not tripping like that. Like, the Mexicans are pretty much welcome around anything black. We not really too much of a woo-wop of a woo-bam about that because we got love for everybody. Do y'all not like want to continue to be racist against black? We would like for y'all not to be racist against us because we got nothing but love for y'all, for sure. Can we like mend this? Can there not be a racial division? No color lines, bro. And remember when no color lines was a thing in the early 90s? Wow, we need to really bring that back. Like, no color lines is like a thing. Like, we need to bring back no color lines. That shows our age like a mother. If you remember 92.3 The Beat with Theo, if you old like I'm old, don't worry about it. Back when Big Boy was on Power 106. Come on now. Yeah, no color lines though, bro. Like, that's hey, racism is low-key really whack if you really think about it. Like, that shit really is whack. Like, cause like you really have no reason. Like, at least gangbanging has a reason. It might be a stupid reason, but it's a reason. You feel me? Like, it could be it's not the best reason, but it's a reason. You feel me? Like, racism is just like, I don't like you. Why? Because you're black. Okay. All right. Man, can't say that on camera.
Working on it. That's it. Was that a good answer?
That was a great
I am
answer.
the president.
Lefty for president.
And then you know where we got with that one? Nowhere, because it's the truth.
It's true. It's a circle.
It'll never get to where it's like completely peace with it's just like, it's different, homie. It's different. And LA California prison system just makes you like that, and they fuck with your head. And I still like when I'm in jail, I'm with the homies. I'm not with the blacks. I'm not eating from the blacks. I cannot go to a black table and take an open container because I'm gonna get my ass beat or smashed out for doing that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be sealed up. I cannot go buy.
See, it's everything that I just said, but none of that will happen to the blacks. Like, if I go sit at the Mexican table, I might get an issue only because it could cause a problem amongst the Mexicans that the blacks would have to deal with. Not that the blacks actually had an issue with it. They just don't want to hear no drama out the Mexicans. So now, it's starting an unnecessary conflict. But it's not really that serious.
Drugs off the blacks. I can't talk to them, use their phones, sit on their tables, use their toilet, their pisser. Everything's segregated. So it just with your head, and everybody goes to jail in LA and it just all their head. But that's the way it is, man. The rules were set in play for a certain reason, and to whatever that reason was, I obey by that. And yeah, that shit just really makes you kind of racist, man. It makes you look like, what the you doing on my toilet? You know, type of shit like, what the you can't cross through here. Hey, big dog, you gotta go around. And that's just the way it is. Like, hey, fool, what are you doing, big dog?
No, all that is true. You can't cross through the tables. You got to go around and all that kind of stuff. And that's the way it is because it's for safety reasons. Because as being a black person, you don't want the Mexicans crossing behind you. As being a Mexican, you want the blacks crossing behind you because there's so much tension. However, let's just go ahead and notify the fact that the tension is just because. There's no real reason. Just, can you dig, my nigga? You feel me?
You gotta go around, big dog. Like, it's crazy, but that's just jail. It takes it back to the Rosa Parks days, like back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's just the way the LA is, man. It's ugly, but they put the rules in place for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But some of my best friends have been black people. I got no problems with no blacks. I love black people. I do. Some of them are my boys. The streets is the streets. Prison's prison. Jail's jail.
So what it sounds to me like Lefty Gunplay is just kind of conflicted between who he wants to be and who he has to be. Because who he wants to be seems like he just said it, like, man, I show love. I got TRL, AD, the Ace Boys, my friends, blah, blah, blah. I say nigga. That's who you are. But because you're this high-ranking Southsider or you're this face of the Sereno card, you have to be a different type of way. Who you are versus who you have to be. You feel me? Because who he is seems like he fuck with niggas. Who he has to be is like, hey, my people over here tripping, and ultimately I gotta go with my people. We gonna work on it though. Red dot slide to the left. We gotta get some of this good chili on here at TNN Trap News Network. We up out to the next one. It's Free Avenue Angel. Until we free, man, we gone.